Can you trademark your voice? It's a little tricky, it's a little sticky, so let's get into it. Lionel Richie just filed a trademark for the sound of his voice. But trademarks are primarily images or words. Usually a trademark will be a logo. Think about the Nike check or the McDonald's arches. Or it can be words like, I'm loving it, a slogan, or McDonald's itself. Usually that's what trademarks look like. However, there are some examples of sounds being used as trademarks. The Netflix ta-dum. That's a really common example of a sound that is being trademarked. So when Lionel Richie says, you know what, I'm gonna trademark my voice, I know I need to trademark my voice. It indicated an intention to push the law forward, push it ahead. He actually filed 4 applications. Even though he is applying to trademark the sound of his voice, he still has to connect that sound with certain tangible pieces of intellectual property. He can't just say, everybody knows my voice, ooh, 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 ooh. And it's like, okay, you know what? That's trademarked. As of right now, that's not how it works. But he has tied his applications to hello, is it me you're looking for? Or easy like Sunday morning or all night long. These are all lyrics from his music. You will notice that each of these phrases are sounds that have become popular on TikTok. But the distinction that he is making is that I don't want to just trademark the lyrics. I want to also protect my voice alongside these lyrics. So in the application, there's audio of him saying these phrases, these particular phrases that have gone viral. This is the age where sounds reign supreme. If you have a sound that goes viral on TikTok, it's also going to go viral on Instagram. It's also going to go viral on YouTube Shorts. It's also going to go viral on Facebook Reels. Like, this is not Facebook days, Instagram days back in the day where we were living off memes and funny jokes that were written out or pictures that were photoshopped together. It makes sense that as the rise of sounds in business and the entertainment and social media business has risen, that there is a demand for people to now want to protect their voices, the sounds that are coming out of their mouth, because clearly these sounds equal capital, they equal money, equal revenue. It's only a matter of time before Denny's, you know what I'm saying, decides that they want to create not just content but commercials and a whole commercial series about easy like Sunday morning, right? Or AT&T wants to create some type of series of commercials about hello, is it me you're looking for, right? Can you hear me now type thing. Because of that, the big payday is not just the TikTok going viral, but it's then when these brands catch up and say, well, we can kind of make some money and we can reach and tap into this generation. That's big money that can be made off the sound of his voice. He wants to be ahead of that in every single way, especially if AI begins to change things around where there's less protection. He's not just protecting the words, he's protecting his voice too, so that if the deepfake wants to separate the two, you can't. You can't say, okay, well, it's not saying, it's saying easy like Monday afternoon. That don't matter because it's still attached to his voice if you use some type of deepfake for it. So that's a push. That's Lionel pushing the trademark office to say, hey, consider this. This is part of the dynamic that we're looking at in entertainment, and this needs to be protected. Here's the second part, though. Part of the conversation is about your favorite topic. You know it, you love it, AI. AI is a motivator for a lot of people. Why? Because the laws around AI and protection from and for AI is still unclear. The law is always behind. By nature, it kind of has to be, because it has to be in an observational position. And when we're talking about technology, the law is way behind. AI shift is just running too fast. It's Usain Bolt on the law. Okay. So the law cannot really determine how to protect against AI because it's AI is changing so much and the value of it is changing. The way people are using it is changing and there's so much pressure from investment. It's so a little spooky. It's a little spooky. Okay. So people don't really know how to step. And so this is actually one of the most important times to advocate for yourself, even when things change and certain things, solidify, because you were early. You may be protected in a way that other people that come after you are not protected, but also you might be helping shape what it looks like. Fun fact, I used to work at a law firm that specialized in trademarks. Here's a little insight about the trademark application process. Once you have filed the application, the trademark officer is going to look at it, and 9 times out of 10, they are going to send you some type of rejection. It's really not a rejection. It's more so like, we need more information, tell us more, argue your point. At the trademark office, they're lawyers. So basically, they're saying, on these grounds, we don't find your argument strong, prove me wrong. That helps someone like Lionel Richie, who is filing a trademark on something that is slightly unprecedented. It's new, and even the trademark office attorneys are still like, I'm willing to hear what you have to say about this because you know what? I haven't really considered this issue the way that I've considered the issue about, a logo, right? Because they've done hundreds of thousands of those, but maybe not hundreds of thousands of AI cases yet. So it's really smart for Lionel Richie and his legal team to have decided to even file the application, because even if it's rejected, it just gives them more to work with. Okay, this was why it was rejected. This is what we need to focus on. And this is how we can improve. So it really can set the landscape for what AI and trademark law looks like. Another point to mention about the trademark law side is that you can't just say, yeah, I'm going to trademark this because it's mine and I just want to, in case TikTok pops off, I want to get the money for it. No. Your trademark has to show an intent to use. The trademark office isn't like the Library of Congress. It's not an archive. It is meant to protect active businesses. He has to show that he is using his sound, his voice, in relation with these phrases to make some money in commerce, because that's the point of the trademarks office. Now, Lionel Richie is not the first person to file a trademark application for the sound of their voice. Taylor Swift has done it before, Matthew McConaughey has done it. However, based on the examples I see, he is doing it in relation to his music, whereas the example that they gave for Taylor Swift was with her saying, "Hey, it's Taylor," and Matthew McConaughey for a line from his movie, Jimmy Kimmel, various things. But I like to see that Lionel Richie, a legacy R&B Black artist, is early and ahead of the game in trying to protect his legal rights and his intellectual property in a new and changing landscape. Anyway, this is Sincerely Latifa, where we're exploring the entertainment industry one topic at a time. If you look through my channel, you'll see that I have videos up about data analytics, chart metric, and different music industry strategy that would be helpful. If you would like to get on a strategy call with me to discuss your artist or your business, feel free to reach out to me at info@sincerelylatifa.com. Blah, 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 blah.